we talked. She already talked about it in the other video. I should just wait for it to come out. The one thing that's really bizarre though with this whole situation is that like she knows she's wrong and she's like harassing the shit out of this kid. It'll come out soon. The one thing that bothers me is the telephone conversation that she had. That one really creeped me out. Let me see if I could find it.
But your content is race based.
When it's a.
Hey guys, another creator.
I'm talking about at it.
Oh, what?
Faked his death.
Over the last few days, I have.
Yeah, look, I'll just.
Yeah, man. This is where you get to a point where you have to realize that like you are a bad person and a bad content creator. So this is a grown woman. This is a woman in her 30s that called the parents of a 16-year-old because they had a disagreement on TikTok. Because here's the reality of whether you want to hear this. This is fucking drama. This is childish drama. Okay? You have like Aunt Karen and Modern Warrior. They Modern Warrior race baits and then, expects a return. Aunt Karen just like looks for controversy. Like she tries to force controversy with people. And then once it happens, she just like goes all in on it. But she did it to me before. Like she found a follower of mine one time. It was just like, this was a young kid. And she's like, oh, the kid was dumb. I had followed them because they had made some like weird like liberal page that was like making fun of liberals and would say like a bizarre, insane shit. And I thought it was funny. It got me. I thought that they were being serious, so I was like, oh my god. But then whatever. They asked me to follow them, so I followed them back. And Karen dug through my followers and she's like, oh, why do you follow this person? And the person was like, I don't care if people use the N-word, and it's a white girl, so she's being dumb. So I took the bait and I was like, yeah. She's like, explain this. I was like, okay, so here's what I think. I think that like white people shouldn't really be given the pass. It's really not like, you don't really have a say on who cares what you think when it comes to whether you think someone should or shouldn't use the N-word. And then I said, and you shouldn't use it if you're white. And we're referring to the N-word with an A. I think that's common sense. Nobody should be using the N-word with an R. And I was like, yeah. And if you're white and you're gonna say it though, like keep your mouth, like don't say it out loud. Like don't record it. Don't like be antagonistic about it. Just shut the fuck up. Or maybe your friend group gives you the N-word pass because you have black friends. I don't know. None of my business. That was my take. And she's like, wow, this guy's okay with the N-word being used. And I'm like, oh my god. And that's when I finally realized like she's just asking for you to say something back to her so that she can like report on it. Like she's fucking brain dead. So this kid has been beefing with Modern Warrior. Modern Warrior, like at the very least, Modern Warrior doesn't do this like insane doxing shit. Like you want to have a petty fight with a kid online, be my guest. But like Aunt Karen goes to the next level, found this kid's like address and fucking phone number and called his dad. It's like, dude, you're an embarrassment. Like get a fucking life. This kid doesn't like being made to feel like shit because he's white. Okay, that's pretty much what this boils down to. You can disagree with it. I don't care. But like, it doesn't feel good for this kid when you're like, oh, white people are all colonizers. You can disagree with him, but he's a fucking kid and he doesn't like it. I get it. Okay. And then Aunt Karen's like, no, you're wrong because I don't know, because she's dumb. Whatever. But now she's calling his fucking dad. She called his dad. And she thinks she's like totally right. But this is insane. This is fucking insane and it's childish. And you're fucking out of your mind. And you need to, it's embarrassing. You're a grown woman and you're a single mom and you're more interested in canceling a kid. Like I've seen comments from her like, we gotta take this kid's account down. Are you fucking off your meds? Like, what is, you're a fucking psychopath. Like, you really need to I'm surprised you don't have more things to do in your life because you're a single mom. How do you have the time? My mom never did. How do you have the time? How do you have the fucking time? I don't get it. Like, grow the fuck up, honestly. Well, let's watch this fucking psychopath.
Over the last few days, I have been receiving a lot of hate. You guys have to forgive me. I have a cold. But
by the way, she's receiving hate because she lied about this kid calling her the N-word, and he didn't. It was his shitty friends that did it, and he disconnected from his friends. It was shitty, but like he was like, she's like, I have the proof, and he's like, okay, show everybody, and then she's like, well, I deleted it. That's basically why she's getting hate, and it's probably shitty and racist hate. Doesn't mean it's because of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, she lied about him calling her the N-word to cancel him, and then she got caught in the lie. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
This kid, followers, people have been sending me the N-word, all kinds of stuff, calling me names, racist stuff. And I did talk to his father, and I want to share with you guys.
This is fucking embarrassing.
How this went.
For her.
You and your wife did it. Are you aware he faked his death?
Do you see how confident she is? Like, this is an okay action for her. This is fucking pathetic.
A few months ago?
Like last year, yeah.
Yeah, so he was like aware of it. So again, this is a 16-year-old boy. I think when he was 15 or something, or maybe he was 16, he faked his death for clout. 16-year-old kid, he feels shitty about it. He apologized. I talked about it a while ago. Like, I've talked about this all. You can go look it up. Papa God faked death or something. I don't know. Whatever. Here you go. It's from 4 months ago. It's really not that big of a deal. Like, it's shitty, but he apologized. Like, what's the punishment for this crime? Should he kill himself for real? Like, what do you want him to do?
No, not last year. 4 months ago, he faked his death.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like his response.
Yeah, look, thanks for the call.
And he's trying to just get her off the phone, because this is childish.
He's totally out of control. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It needs to stop.
Maybe he's just placating her, and she's like, yeah, he's out of control. He sounds exhausted. He sounds like he doesn't want to deal with her shit. I would have said, like, fuck off, and I would have hung up. But you have to keep in mind that, you have to keep something in mind here. Because I've actually, he reached out to me. Not the dad. I mean, I guess the dad could if he wanted to, but the kid reached out to me. And I'm going to tell you what he said. So also, she called my father and recorded the convo to get him to say things about me to make me look bad. My parents have to delete all their socials. My entire family is getting harassed. They left the house because they're scared we are going to get swatted. So apparently she even has like their information because they left the fucking house. That's how afraid of her they are. So that's probably why he's willing to just be like, yeah, my kid's he's out of control, because they're getting harassed on fucking social media because of this woman. Like, she's like, oh, they've been saying bad names about me. Like, yeah, that's shitty. These people feel like they need to leave their house because of you. Like, does that not make you feel like a worthless bitch? Because it kind of should. Because that's fucking horrible. Like, you're making people feel afraid to live. So I guess that's the punishment to you, is that he should kill himself, because you're doing a good job of making him and his family feel afraid to exist in their house. You know what kind of a feeling it is where like that's where you're supposed to feel safe, and they don't even feel safe in the place that they're supposed to feel safe. That's because of you. And you're sitting here like, oh, I've been getting a lot of mean words at me. These people deleted their social media and left their house and like went to a fucking hotel for a few days because of you. Like, what is, like, you don't, like, you're fucking out of your mind, bro. I just told him to just stop engaging with Aunt Karen because she's not worth anybody's time. So.
Look, the police have been involved. There's a lot of stuff going on with him. It's not what we teach him as parents.
Well, he called the police. He called the police on me.
Good, because he feels like he's afraid of his life because you're doxing him, apparently.
So you know what I'm saying? Like this has been very upsetting.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
I'm a single mom. And he called.
All right, take it easy, Reba.
The police on me.
Yeah, I would be upset if I were you too, and I'll just tell you, it's not a good situation here. He is so far beyond our control as parents.
I just don't believe that.
Okay, well,
look,
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the dad's like, yeah, I'm gonna confide in this woman that I feel afraid of because I feel like you're gonna get me swatted because I had to delete my socials because of you.
on his behalf, I apologize. I really do. Thanks for calling. I will talk to him today.
okay.
I mean, look, it's a big deal, and this is not a defense. It's not, but he's 16. All he cares about is attention on TikTok. That's it. He doesn't care about his family. Doesn't care about his friends. It's all he cares about. And so
maybe social media is a disease, and she's part of the problem too. Why would he lie? You're right. I didn't just tell you for 10 minutes that they literally think that they're going to get fucking killed because they're going to get swatted because of her. You're right. I didn't explain that really well. So they've been getting harassed on social media, and they think that the police are going to fucking swat them. So it makes reasonable sense for him to play defense mode and go, my kid's terrible. I know, I got to deal with this, because they think that she's going to fucking ruin their life. I'm sorry I didn't communicate that well to you guys. I just don't understand. God, Jesus Christ. I fucking hate having to repeat myself. I feel like I was very clear, right? Reasonable assumption. You have an individual who has fans that are basically exporting your information, your personal Facebooks and all of your personal Instagrams, all of your personal accounts, right? You're afraid for your life to the point where you decide that you need to go and stay in a hotel for a few nights, right? So this is where we're at right now, right? Then this woman calls you after you've been relentlessly harassed to the point where you feel like you're going to get swatted by the police. What do you think your reaction would be? Hey, fuck you! Now mine would. I'd say, go fuck yourself. Right? But I think a reasonable person might go, oh, I'm really sorry. My kid's morally reprehensible and needs to fucking die. Yeah, he's afraid. He's just trying to say whatever he can to get her to like chill the fuck out and not send her goons after them. I don't think that that's unreasonable.
Yeah.
It's made life very challenging for everybody in our family.
Here's proof from his Discord server that
don't tell anybody I tipped her. Don't tell anyone, but I tipped her local police off about Karen's activities online. Good, you dox people, from my understanding. Who cares?
he called the police. I'd be back in April.
That was in April. Okay.
Further proof.
Sorry for the ping, but this video is important. This motherfucking bitch is a racist, egotistical bitch whose goal is to dox and ruin the lives of racists. I mean, I don't really care about racists. Her definition of racism is literally incorrect, and she doxes random people. Okay, so he's trying to say that she lives to ruin racists by his own account because she doesn't have an actual reasonable representation of what racism is. She doxes random kids online, that's my understanding, has actually falsely ruined multiple people's lives, and when they weren't actually being racist, so please go boost this video. None of that's wrong. Okay.
Harassment on his Discord. The father goes
It's not really harassment. It's just a pretty decent representation of who you are.
on to tell me that they have 6 kids and, they can't get him under control. Well, then stop having kids first. There's a...
Oh. I don't think that's a good defense to be using. Now she's going to lecture the father because she's a fucking shitty mother.
greater discussion that we need to have about kids on this app and what their online activities are and what these parents' responsibilities are. If you cannot parent your child, then stop having children. You are in control. This parent sounds like he's scared of him.
Sounds like he's scared of you.
Why? Is this how you guys raise your kids? This wouldn't happen in my household when I was growing up. It needs to stop.
Because your mom would probably threaten to kill you, I guess. Like you've been, All right, yeah, that shit's just fucking annoying. She's such a bad person, bro. Like, she's such a waste of space.
Over the
let's see what the Max Taylor shit is.
being a person of color is exhausting on this app sometimes, especially when you have big TikTokers like Max Taylor who takes the side of a racist over your side just simply because he's white.
Well, you are also a racist, so... Oh, sorry, you're just prejudiced. It's not... Because you can't be racist towards white people, so you're prejudiced. What's so interesting, though? Like, let's say that that's true. You can't be racist towards white people. Why do you think it's okay to be prejudiced? I don't understand. Why don't you just get off the app if you can't handle it? Like, because it's all we're going to get cut to a scene of Max being like, oh, man, I send my thoughts and prayers. I feel bad for people that have hatred in their heart. I bet you that's what's going to end up happening here.
Recently, I come out with my story in which I say that I've been harassed by a TikToker and that I have been facing bullying by this TikToker.
Yeah, they have been too because of you. So
They set me up where they had their friends and them berate me, call me.
he didn't really set you up. Like, it ended up happening. It was shitty. He apologized later. Stopped associating with them. It wasn't good, but like you pretended he said the N-word. You claimed that he said it at you multiple times, and then you said you recorded it. And he's like, okay, show everybody. And then you're like, I deleted it. Like, it's just crazy stuff. You're just a very overly sensitive, annoying fuck.
Call me the N-word. All of this, and I provide proof.
No, you didn't. You said you deleted it. You're fucking. You're a liar.
And apparently for Max, that wasn't good enough. My proof wasn't good
Because it wasn't proof.
enough. And I can't help but feel it's because of me being a person of color.
Yeah, you're right. Max must just fucking hate black people. It can't be because you're just a shitty person. Like, what if it was that? What if maybe you're just a bad person and being black has nothing to do with it? You ever think that that's something? Do you ever think that there's a thing there? We ever explore the opportunity that maybe just your color of your skin doesn't have anything to do with whether you're a good or a bad person? And that maybe you're just a shitty asshole. You're just a fucking asshole. Maybe that's it. And then when people are like, hey, you know you're an asshole, you're like, well, you're racist because you're white. It's like, well, that's true. I am racist, but doesn't mean you're not an asshole. That's funny. You're going to see that on TikTok once she sees this video. That's the only thing she's going to put up there. And I'm going to watch it. I'm going to fucking die. Like, of laughter.
Here, Max hops into his.
Not worth it, homie. That's why I didn't do it in the first place. You made your points and showed everybody the truth already. Well done. So basically, Max is saying you should not engage with them anymore. You said your piece and move on. Now, I think this is a little sobby story-ish, but like, listen, that's just who I am. But that's what I gave the advice to him. I said, listen, just stop engaging with them because it's not worth it. They're just looking for more engagement because they're fucking bored and this is their content. So cancel people because they don't have any personality. Yeah.
Comments, it says, not worth it, homie. That's why I didn't do it in the first place. You made your points and you showed everyone the truth already. He didn't show anyone any truth.
He did.
And for you, Max, to have 6.8 million followers.
The second you become a large content creator, people like this will throw it at you all the time. The second that you do something they don't like, you have 7 trillion followers, and what you're doing is wrong, right? So what they're doing is they're making the assertion that you're already wrong, even though you're probably not. And they're saying you have a lot of followers. So now when you're wrong, you're telling people that you're giving them the wrong information. It's like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. It's so fucking annoying and preachy. You're a fucking child. You're the moral authority on nothing in life. You're just like, that's it.
Followers, and to say that a person of color is lying.
What? You're fucking lying. Who gives a shit if you're fucking black? A blind man can know that you're a fucking liar. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? You're saying a person of color is... The person of color part is irrelevant to the lie. I mean, at least I think so, unless she thinks that that's why she's a liar. I mean, that's racist from her part. Sorry, Papa God. People of color can't lie anymore. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. She's just fucking lied. Like, she was like, hey, guys, he called me the N-word. I have video proof of it. Oh, can you show everybody? I deleted it. That's literally the conversation. I just want you to know.
That is a terrible thing to do when I have shown
Thanks.
all the proof that I could
You just didn't.
possibly show how this kid has bullied and harassed me. I got on the phone with this kid's...
I mean, just keep in mind that this kid's parents felt the need to leave their house because they thought that they were going to die because of her. So just let's keep the victim complex in mind. You know what I'm saying?
father and talk to him about the harassment and bullying.
All he cares about is attention.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You're going to cut up the conversation and make them look bad. We already heard this. Here we go. We're going to go back to the cancellation. Okay, come on.
This kid even faked his own death.
Oh
but
my
Max
God, did
still
he?
believed the kid over me.
The kid faked his own death? Well, he can't tell the truth for the rest of his life, bro. He's a dumb... This is what I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up. Have you ever done something bad when you were a kid? You know? Like, imagine... See, here's the only problem. I wish we knew that, like, Aunt Karen, when she was 16 years old, like, farted on a cat. Because then, every time she said something wrong, we'd be like, yeah, Aunt Karen, you farted on a cat, idiot. And then every time she did something wrong or we didn't like, we go, Aunt Karen, though, you farted on a cat. You farted on a cat. You can never talk. You farted on a cat. You farted on that cat. It smells forever. It actually was an eternal fart. You see what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up. He did a dumb thing as a kid, and he apologized, and you move on. Like, it doesn't make sense. There's nothing logical about this. And if I'm gonna get woke, she won't shut the fuck up about black shit, so let's talk about it. Black people, right? What's a really big problem is that, like, black people, because of systemic racism, end up going to jail, and they come out, and you know what happens? They lose job opportunities because they went to jail. Because our society doesn't allow people to move on from their punishments. That's what jail's supposed to be, right? That's a fundamental problem. And you're continuing the problem. You're signaling that you're okay with the idea that somebody should fuck up in life and not be able to move through it. Like, that's a fundamental issue that plagues the people you identify with. I hope you know that, right? And it's an issue. But the second that it's convenient for you, it's the number one go-to. Look at this bad thing someone did in the past, even though they paid the price for it. Oh, look at this black... Yeah, oh, the black guy, he might be a good worker, but he went to jail for fucking minor drug charges. So, like, I can't hire him at my business. You're doing the same fucking thing to this kid on a much smaller level. Like, oh, shit, shut the fuck up. Like, stop. Just stop. And, like, you threw race into this, so I threw it back at you. That's your fucking problem. But we have to stop with all this bullshit. You don't like a 16-year-old boy to such an extent that you called his fucking father, and you're virtue signaling about how he said that he faked his own death when he was 16. Now you're going to show a video of what, him apologizing? Like, what do you want me to tell you?
I tricked people into thinking I had died. I had...
Look, it says I'm sorry. He's literally apologizing for it.
My Discord server in on it. I told him to go along with it and comment things like fly high and stuff like that to convince people I had passed
Fly
away.
high and Karen.
You have a following of 6.8
8 million.
You cannot afford to be wrong.
You cannot afford to be wrong.
You can. People actually can afford to be wrong even when they're popular.
You have a following of 1.5 million. You can't afford to embarrass yourself daily with every video you make.
And so shut the fuck up with the preachy bullshit. It's so fucking annoying. You see, it doesn't matter. He's the biggest content creator that was trying to help a 16-year-old boy who's navigating the toxicity of social media by saying, like, hey man, just don't respond to the hate. That was basically what he was saying. Just don't respond to the hate, brother. It's like, that's okay.
And she's like, you can't be a person anymore. Talk to other people.
Shut the fuck up.
And you are wrong. You took the wrong side. And now you're...
They didn't, though. I mean, like, the whole thing's cringe, but he didn't take the wrong side. You're all fucking cringe, by the way. Every one of you, even Max Taylor in this scenario. I'm not sure. This whole scenario is fucking cringe as shit. This whole thing's dumb. This is fucking drama. Is childish. I know I fucking cover drama, and I'm telling you, this is the most childish fucking drama that I've ever covered. It's pathetic. It's mostly pathetic, though, because fucking 35-year-old fucking adults are going after 16-year-old boys. It's weird. It sounded weird the way I said it, though.
Your followers are harassing me because you think you were right in taking that kid's side.
Well, you think that you're right taking Modern Warrior side. So, like, where the fuck are we? We're at a matter of perception. But since I'm the smartest person in the world and I'm saying you're wrong, take it from me, from the smartest man,
Papa got IQ 137.
That's a little joke about Ben politics. That you're fucking wrong, bro. Sis, whatever. I don't know. Can I say sis? I could say sis, right? Why she sounds congested, I don't know. Probably because she's fucking sick.
You owe me an apology.
Probably
you
not.
were wrong.
Dude, that's so embarrassing. Imagine asking somebody, you owe me an apology. That's fucking embarrassing. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You fucking apologize for what? Because you're an asshole. You owe me an apology. I don't know. It's just so childish.
I proved that he was harassing me.
Thank God you're not a
lawyer. This needs to stop immediately.
Yeah, maybe you should just shut the fuck up. All right, what else do we got here? We have a dirt. Oh, look, see, she was kissing a dog. Look at that. She's kissing a dog. You kissing an underage dog. You kissing an underage. I think the dog's underage. Right? Dog's 15, right? 1732. You're kissing an underage dog, and you're gonna talk about other people? Did you ask? You can't ask a dog for consent because she adopted it when she was young. She groomed that dog into making her the only availability, forced it to kiss her. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is the pinnacle. I mean, we have a fucking. He's just a dog groomer over here. You're gonna virtue signal about a kid who faked his own death. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. Shane Dawson vibe. You see how insane what I'm saying sounds, though? This is what you're doing if you're watching it, Karen. Like, you're just going ballistic. I can do the same fucking thing. I can make a fucking mountain out of a molehill. I'm very good at it. This is insane. This is dog grooming. What else we got here? Oh, Curly Daddy. What a nice, handsome picture. Curly texted me this morning and said, "Hey, Karen's out of control." And I have COVID, so I was like, "Fuck!" I forgot he texted me until just now because I had horrible sleeping, man. The other night I actually went to sleep, had a horrible cold sweat, drenched the bed, and then I was hitting myself in the face. My wife was like, "You gotta wake up, babe." I didn't wake up for like an hour. She stayed up till 4 a.m. to make sure I didn't die in my sleep. Actually, really fucking me up. This COVID thing is really nasty. It's pretty fucked up. It's funny because I got my first shot and then I got COVID. Probably not because of that. I stopped smoking cigarettes too. That's probably why the COVID probably was able to healthily go through my lungs. Even I used to just pump poison down my mouth, but COVID is fucking horrible. Get vaccinated, kids. Okay, it's horrible. It's fucking terrible. I still can't take deep breaths. I got a monitor for my blood oxygen level, and if it goes below a certain level, I'm gonna go to the hospital. But I'm actually feeling better today. I'm hot and cold at the same time right now. So things out. There you go. Anyway, I'm curious. What's going on here?
Oh my god. Sometimes you gotta laugh. Like, this guy made a video. It said that I'm going to jail for federal crimes. Federal crimes! Baby, Trump will go to jail before I do.
This woman is fucking breaking down. Yeah, defamation is a crime. It is. Maybe she will. Probably not, though. I think that you have to. It's very interesting, my understanding. I think you have to prove, I don't know, something like malintent, although, in order for that to happen. I don't know. But
how would you feel if your child's high school had a secret fight club where students are gathering in bathrooms to fight other students and the
that would be fucking cool, bro. I wouldn't be part of that fucking club. That shit's sick, brother. A bunch of young boys getting together beating the shit out of each other. Sounds like a good old fucking time, brother.
Is unable to control or stop things from happening. One mother is alleging that very same thing at Northgate Senior High School. On a secret Instagram account is these fights are being posted, and students are commenting on them and even encouraging other students to fight alongside them.
It sounds like a fucking hate crime right there. What the hell?
Now, this Instagram page has been taken down, and this is a still image from one of those fights inside a bathroom.
Why is she trying to sound like a news anchor? Because she thinks she's one. I don't know. Who cares? I mean, obviously this is wrong, but it's fucking dumb. Anyway, and then I guess we'll watch the hater video.
So this message is for all my haters.
Okay, all the haters.
How are you?
I'm pretty good,
I know you guys want to deplatform me.
That's interesting. That's very interesting because I don't care about you at all. I mean, this is funny to recover. This is the problem is that, and I don't know if I can find it now, but I've seen her in her comments we need to cancel this person. We need to she said it about that kid. She wants to deplatform people. You just don't really matter. You should keep your platform. I want everybody to see how embarrassing you are. I hope that 10 years from wow, it was really embarrassing. Yeah, who the fuck talked about a fight club, bro? Rule number 1, man. I'm the guy with the big fat mammary tits. Like that.
So this message is for all my haters.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? I know you guys want to deplatform me.
We stand with anti-Karen, guys.
I know you want me to fall off the face of the earth.
Nah, I don't really care about you.
But it's not going to happen. Okay. You're not going to take away this black woman.
There it is. I fucking knew it. She was going to be black. Dude, the reason you stink isn't because you're black. It's because you're just an asshole. And I don't mean actually stink, because you look like you might smell pretty good. But I mean, like, you're just a stinky content creator. Like, you just suck. You're just so dishonest. You're just such a dishonest person. And I feel genuinely bad for you because I know what it's like to be on TikTok and desperate for likes, views, and attention. And that's why I feel bad for all you TikTok commentary people, because you guys are sad people and you're all desperately there's specifically the drama content, the commentary. You guys are so sad because you're looking for something that's going on. You're like, you gotta find hatred. Right, we had a lot of that shit going on last year with everything going on with like the unjustifiable killing of like George Floyd and shit, and it was like made sense. There's lots of stuff to call out. There's like lots of shitty racists and shit. Now it's like calm, and it's like we gotta find somebody. A 16-year-old boy faked his death last year, and then we're just like, and we're just fucking. Now we gotta find it. And I used to do that shit too, and that's why I got fucking. It's one of the reasons I got fucking banned, and I'm not goddamn happy about it. But like, you know, on here. At least, I mean, I don't force drama on here. I like my newest video. I watch fucking porn stars talking about porn. Pretty cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have some more fun. Maybe post some content that's not about harassing a kid and his family. That might make you feel like a better person.
Woman's voice, no matter how hard you try, because even if TikTok bans me, I will start another one.
Wow.
I will have a say.
Very powerful.
You will hear me whether you want to or not.
It's true.
Thank you so for just subscribe.
Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Who the fuck? What? Somebody named Pancake. Wait, what?
Thank you so for just
subscribe. I thought it said like thank you so much. I was like, that doesn't sound like the right DTS. Anyway, yeah, like I guess you're right. I'm listening to you now, so good point.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Racism needs to stop.
I agree.
And if you're not going to be a part of the solution, then you are a part of the problem.
All right, King Karen. Maybe. Okay, we're having a really good self-realization moment here. Okay.
And if you don't want to be my next racist of the day, then I suggest you learn a thing or two about racism.
Are you gonna make yourself the next racist on the day, or how about prejudiced-er? We'll have to change the word because you can't be racist to white people. So it's not racist of the day now. It's prejudiced-er. Prejudiced-er. Like a conquistador. Prejudicador. Pretty cool. Maybe you should start one like that. That'd be cool, right?
And what you can do to stop it. So get comfortable.
That's why she actually wants him to kill himself, because she thinks he's the embodiment of white supremacy. So she's like, if I could bully a white kid into shooting themselves in the mouth, then, well, you know, I've done a positive thing. Modern Warrior will be happy with me, and maybe he'll fuck me. He's not going to fuck you. He's not a bad-looking guy, but he's not going to fuck you in. You're not bad-looking either. But, like, your top pull is like me. Just letting you know. Sorry. But I'm taking her. I got a beautiful wife, and I'm fucking trying to get her pregnant. So, we're trying to have babies. We're thinking of naming the first one Benjamin. If it's a boy, Benjamin. And if it's a girl, we're thinking maybe Ella. You know, those are like our names right now. And then if it's born like Ella and the kid, when they get older, they're like, I want to be a boy. I'm like, well, you're going to take the fucking boy name I picked out for you, asshole. I'm going to make you be Ben. And they're like, I don't like that name. It's like, fucking tough shit. That's what I would have named you, Dick. Maybe I'll name the kid Dick. You know what I mean? You can be trans if you want, but I'm picking the name. I'm your goddamn father. Okay? Or your parent, whatever you feel comfortable with. You know, Benny Gut. Yeah, I like that. I like that. You know what I actually found? That there's a higher chance for you to have a boy if you think about boys while you're fucking your wife.
Being uncomfortable, because I'm not going in.
You know what? I'm not even going to explain that.
Anywhere.
I don't think about boys when I fuck my wife. I think about men, okay? So stop.
So this.
All right, that was about enough of that.